All hail Biafra. All hail indigenous people of Biafra. All hail IPOB. I bring you greetings today, all the citizens of Biafra nation and lovers of freedom. I am your humble servant, Comrade Evangelist Lotachukwu Okolia, serving indigenous people of Biafra from land of Norway. I want to speak to you, the listeners. Kindly share this message to every timeline so that this message would get to the Biafrans concerned. Our duty is to put our people in a shape. Hear me. I want to sound this note of warning. The movement of indigenous people of Biafra were started by us because we don't want to continue living under that contraption called Nigeria. As a matter of urgency, all Biafrans living in the northern part of Nigeria should with immediate effect vacate their businesses, vacate their houses, schools and churches, and return back to Biafra of our dream. Before then, I want you to document your properties. Document all that you have got in the northern part of Nigeria and return back to Biafra land with immediate effect. After we restore Biafra, we would fight to recover all your properties. Very, very important. Document your properties. You can record them in a video. Document the street. Document the area. And bring it all down to Biafra land. Be safe. After we restore Biafra, we would come after all our properties scattered in different parts of Nigeria. It's not a crime to own any property anywhere by the human rights law, by the United Nations law. Everyone is allowed to own a property anywhere of your choice. Be not afraid. Bear this in mind, that if Biafra of our dream is restored as soon as possible, you have nothing to lose. Every of your properties will be recovered. This is what I want to let you know. But if you fail to heed to this noble advice, what is coming is bigger than you. What is coming is bigger than the world at large. For the sake of brotherly love, we are urging all Biafrans living in the north to, with immediate effect, vacate that desert, vacate that land, vacate everything that you stand for, everything that you own there. Return back to Biafra land with your life. The Bible that I preach says that what would a man give in exchange of his soul? Nothing. Nothing would return back your soul back. In other words, when one is alive, you stand chance of acquiring wealth. You stand chance of recovering. You stand chance of gaining. But when life is lost, no remedy. Hear me. I want to first of all refer us to history. For Ariwa youth has come up with a Kaduna Declaration on the 6th of June 2017. Because our people are always on the receiving end, that is why every person can rise up and give such malicious declaration against a people. The Kaduna Declaration, I call it declaration of war. For the content of that message is a great affront to our people. No other tribe would be insulted as our youth had insulted our people in that entity called Nigeria. They humiliated whatever that would stand for. They insulted our women. They insulted our dignity. They insulted every principle that we stand for. My beloved, such declaration has happened before in 1966. For when we fail to learn from history, silly mistakes keep on occurring to the destruction of our people. Hear me. Experience is the best teacher in life. And our people have proven not to learn from our history. In 1966, such communique was issued by these same people. And our people ignored it. Igbo Union then stands as current Ohanese now. Encouraged our people to stay in the north. Encouraged our people to forget the threat from the Arewa youth in 1966. Our people stayed in the northern part of Nigeria, disregarding the threat from Arewa youth in 1966. I was opportune to live in the north at the early age of my life. Not never issue out vain threat. Not never issued out threat they would not sustain. Before those men could come out and issue such communique, due consultation was carried out. The same thing that happened to my people in 1966. Don't allow it to repeat itself in 2017. I am speaking to you, my people. For if you go through the lane of history, you would understand that which resulted in massacring 44,000 Biafrans in 1966. It has come up again. Nohaneze is busy. The governors in Biafra land are busy encouraging you to stay in the northern part of Nigeria. Why? Because they are not there. Why? Because their children are not at the receiving end. Learn from history. Learn from our history. Why it's called history is that one could be able to access the archive of the history to know what has happened in the past. $44,000 plus of our people were massacred after the communique from Arewa youth expires in 1966. Then when our people saw the carnage, saw what was happening then, many began to run. And my history has it that the Hausas ambushed our people in Sabongeri, ambushed our people in different corners of the north, and massacre and burn them in separate places. Hear me? As a result of that, Chukwuemeka Odumegwu of blessed memory, then governor of Eastern region, he saw what happened to his people and issued ultimatum for our people living in the northern part of Nigeria to return back home, where they will be well protected by him. Hear me, my brother. And then our people returned back home. That was the prelude to Biafra Nigerian war. And again, Arewa youth has issued us ultimatum to vacate their land. This is what we have been praying and asking God for. Now that the heat is on, we should not be afraid to sustain the heat. We should do whatsoever possible
Patrimoine, bien, 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 bien,